but is it actually up? There it is.
It's just a couple seconds behind.
So it's good? That
Good.
link works?
That link works. So, yeah, click on the phone.
Whenever I click on it,
Could be a good check.
it probably is. Here, look.
Go back and click it. Go and click on it.
It's wrong.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
No, so I clicked on the link that I just sent to Kyle and I clicked Chris. The link that I sent to Kyle gives you that.
We just have to go.
What is the correct link? If there, I can like type it in my phone.
Yeah, it tells me because the page is an invalid address. I don't know how to fix that. Because the funny thing is, we didn't even live stream that. I posted a video that I did. Like, I edited the video.
Okay, send me a link.
If you just go online or
So,
Just ask me. It took care of me 15 seconds. You guys are over here fumbling. It's like, hey, why don't I take a crack at it?
well, let me see.
School Baccalaureate ceremony. I'd like to ask everyone to make sure your phones are silent so we can fully embrace this moment and be present. As a school committed to the foundation of character development, we have always said, who you are is more important than what you can do. And of course, if you focus on who you are and what you can control, which is your attitude, your effort, and your character, then you will achieve some pretty good things. And most importantly, they'll be meaningful achievements. Some of them only coming through the great lessons of failure and struggle. Unlike the prevailing culture, where everyone gets a base hit, everyone gets a trophy, and everyone needs to feel good, we will acknowledge some individuals today whose accomplishments have created a way for all of us to be inspired. While every member of this class name will not be recognized today, this entire group, seniors and postgraduates, are to be commended for how they have led this school through an amazing year and how they are completing their year with honor, especially with the challenges we have all faced. Hyde is a lifelong journey. We honor their courage, so let's give a special round to the class of 2020. Virtue will now recognize our fourth-year graduates.
It is time now to recognize the members of the distance team in our senior years and in our senior class. These are the students and families that have logged in 4 or more years with us. They have spent a lot of time here, and there are 5 of them. Their longevity has strengthened our school, and we are grateful for their legacy. They include 4 brave young men who traveled from China, venturing far from home at 14 years old, and one 13-year-old who came to us as a little girl 5 years ago, and is now a lovely young woman, all ready to take what they've learned and their time with us and share their life with the world. As I call your names out, I would like you to come forward, and for your parents to stand. Each of you will receive a rose to take to your parents. And if they're not here, give it to a member of your Hyde family that you wish to have. In addition, we have a clock and a compass for you to honor the time you spent with us and guide your way in the future. Please hold your applause until I recognize these students and families. They are Chris G, Stephen Huang, Cyril Liu, Brian Shu, and Amanda Morgan. We wish Chris G and Stephen Huang could be here with us today, but after a long 2.5 years of the pandemic, they are on their way back to China to be with their families. Stephen and Chris, we wish you could be here today. Good luck on your journey. Why don't the 3 of you come forward?
Each year, the academic department and teachers recognize one or two individuals for scholastic and learning excellence in their subject area. We begin with excellence in the arts. To be awarded excellence in art, the student must understand that there is no such thing. Excellence in art is to strive lifelong within the pursuit of creativity, knowledge, experiences, and passion for understanding the world around you. We will start with our underclassmen award. Experimental, creative, and showing great attention to detail, this student has a keen eye and a great enthusiasm for expression and art. It is always a pleasure to have such an inquisitive student with a zest for learning. Congratulations, Bella Valeria, on the underclassmen excellence in art. The Senior Award. Art is often a solo adventure, but this student is inclusive in her creativity, bringing others into her art. She is engaging, thoughtful, and experimental with ideas, and deserves a 2022 Senior Excellence in Art Award. Congratulations, Rudy Hewitt. But that's not all. Ever spunky, yet humble, this senior's creativity is inspiring and could not go unrecognized. Rounding out the Senior Awards for Excellence in Art, congratulations to the extremely creative and humorous Ruby Monday. Excellence in foreign language. To receive excellence in foreign language, a student must accept the challenge of a diverse learning environment, embody curiosity for other cultures and what they are capable of, and have the courage to take risks with another language. This young man has shown true curiosity in his choice to learn yet another language and in his study of it. He is a natural language learner, French being no different, soaking up vocabulary and grammar to make amazing progress for only a few terms of study. This year's award for excellence in a foreign language goes to Santiago. His growth in Spanish is testament to the effort, passion, and dedication that he has to world languages and cultures. His work ethic with texts and thorough conversations solely in Spanish was admirable. He has a dynamic personality that shined through in animated discussions and made our class a fun learning environment. This year's second award for excellence in foreign language goes to Paolo Iacobello. Excellence in science. To be conferred the Excellence in Science Award, a student must demonstrate a strong commitment to the rigorous study of scientific principles, coupled with a desire to indulge their deep sense of wonder about the world around them. The teacher of our underclassmen science recognition says the following: to have beautiful handwriting is one thing, but to also be meaningful and accurate in that writing is a teacher's dream. To do so in another language seems impossible, but somehow you do it perfectly, Carla, every time. Well done. Well done and congratulations for the Underclassmen Award for Science, Carla Ortega. our senior. To know her only through her writing, one would think her to be impeccable, dedicated, and professional. Luckily, her teacher writes, I've gotten to know her personally and realize she is so much more. A steward of science, she brings her passion and compassion to all that she does. Congratulations to this year's Senior Excellence in Science recipient, Gabriela Guerrero. Excellence in mathematics. To excel in mathematics, a student must learn to love the discomfort of uncertainty and the pain of failure. With patience, the struggle and discomfort leads to growth, discovery, and understanding. A typical day in college algebra began with questions from the student. Her questions set the tone for class, reflecting a keen mathematical insight and genuine curiosity. She brought the class to life with her love of learning and the care she brought to her peers and work. The attitude that she carries will surely elevate any class she joins. Congratulations, Inez Lazaro. Senior Award. This student's patience and creativity shine through in his exemplary work. He takes on challenges without complaint or hesitation and values group success as well as personal excellence. And his presence this year led our class to deep inquiry and understanding. Congratulations, Brian June, for Senior Excellence in Mathematics. Excellence in history. A strong student of history is able to develop critical reasoning and analytical skills, including the capacity for solving problems and thinking creatively. They demonstrate intellectual rigor and independence, including the ability to conduct detailed research. They are able to make historical connections between current day and events that happened long ago. For our underclassmen, this student is a hard worker day in and day out. Focused during class, funny, and extremely determined. Congratulations to Noah Livingston. Few students are nominated in multiple subject areas for excellence, and this senior has consistently been nominated in multiple academic categories all year. For history, though, she has shown a strong voice and is opinionated yet tactful. With college-level concentration and organization, it is with great pleasure that I present the Senior Excellence in History Award to Fernanda Rocha. Excellence in English. To merit the award for excellence in English, a student must have curiosity about the power of language to delight and instruct. They should also have the ambition to craft strong, persuasive writing of their own. This student has demonstrated a top-notch knowledge and passion for language in teacher reports. His attention to detail in writing was a joy to read, showing his creative side in storytelling, descriptive writing, and visual presentations. I'm pleased to announce Sam Bergeron as this year's underclassman. In our senior class, this particular student proved to be a self-motivated learner who took all the instruction and constructive criticism he received and used it to grow into a confident and articulate writer and speaker. Congratulations to this year's Excellence in Senior English, Reese Gardner. is Jen Lobosa.
The Hyde Character Awards are given to individuals who have shown or grown greatly in their character development while at Hyde. We award them in 5 categories that correspond with our 5 words: curiosity, concern, courage, leadership, and integrity. As I call your name, please join me at the podium, and please hold your applause until I have finished speaking about the recipient. Curiosity Award. Hyde. Curiosity. I am responsible for my own learning. I live a life as a learner and not a knower. For those who know that he has a remarkable background, yet he is a humble and soft-spoken individual. Don't let his quiet demeanor fool you, however, for he is someone who is consistently observant, open, and waiting for the moment where he feels he needs to step in and step up. What are you capable of? Is a question he heard often and one that he asked of himself throughout the year. As a result, he found a vision for his future and pursued his dream to play soccer at a higher level. We are proud to give the Curiosity Character Award to Defamation. The Courage Award, Fernanda Rocha. Courage. I learned the most about myself through challenge and taking risks. Fernanda has an admirable stubbornness that fuels an adventurous spirit. She arrived at Hyde from Brazil, not knowing where her journey would take her, but she made the choice to jump in and trust the process. She had the courage to be vulnerable, share her strengths and struggles, and offer thoughtful challenges to peers and faculty alike. When Fernanda speaks up, we listen. With her strong conviction, there is no doubt she will continue to take risks and not play it small. We are proud to give the Courage of Character Award to Fernanda Rocha. The Concern Award. Sky, thanks. Concern. I need a challenging and supportive community in which to develop my character. Sanaya is a truth teller, a young woman who will deliver honesty straight to those who need it. We saw her demonstrate concern throughout the community, from leading in the dorm to senior evaluations. Throughout her year, Sanaya acknowledged that she also needed support at times and accepted help as readily as she was to offer to others. Sanaya is a role model for connecting to a variety of different people. She has the courage to reach out to those around her and is genuinely engaged. She truly made the effort to leave it better than she found it. We are proud to give the Concern Character Award to Sanaya. Thanks. The Leadership Award. Sarah White. Leadership. I am a leader who asks for the best of myself and the best of others. Saran is a Renaissance man with $1 million smile. At the beginning of the year, he may only have seen himself as a lacrosse player, but he quickly grew to be so much more. He had demonstrated throughout the year that he has a commitment to his best, whether it's in the athletic program, the classroom, performing arts, or most recently, in senior evaluations. Saran leads The Integrity Award. Integrity. I am gifted with unique potential, and conscience is my guide to uncovering it. Amanda has embodied growth and maturation throughout her years at Hyde. Although she has self-proclaimed anchors from her past, she chose to not only listen, but to hear others as they supported and challenged her through her journey. Amanda made the decision of conscience to go to war with the struggles that were holding her back from the potential that she could reach. As a result, she walks away not only with accolades to be immensely proud of, but a strong vision of herself. Amanda knows who she is, stays true to herself, and bets on her conscience. As she forges ahead, we are confident she will carry the lessons she learned as she pursues her own dreams. We are proud to present the Integrity Character Award to Amanda. As a community, we have truly benefited from the character that each of you embody. Thank you. Presenting for excellence in athletics is Richard Chula.
Good afternoon. We have a few students who we cannot ignore in this category, so please stand where you are when I read your name to be honorably mentioned. Eli Felton. You are committed to excellence in the sports field, winning MVP in each of your sports this year shows your commitment. Thank you. Saran White. Join sports that were outside your comfort zone in order to make our teams the best they can be. Shows your heart. Thank you. Caroline Christie Mizell. Your leadership all year long in soccer, basketball, and lacrosse helped our team win victories and shows what you're really made of. Thank you. And now for our athletes of the year. The female athlete of the year. This athlete has been with us for 2 years. She was also someone who just saw herself as a basketball player. Well, she mostly still thinks that. But she's grown into an all-around athlete, participating in cross-country, soccer, basketball, track and field, and most recently, women's lacrosse. She has done just about every sport offered here in Hyde and excelled in all of them. She led our girls varsity basketball team to a NEPSAC championship game, unfortunately coming up a little short, but she was named to the all-NEPSAC team. She has left our athletics program on a high note, and we look forward to continuing this in years to come. Congratulations to our female athlete of the year, Lydia Walker. Male athlete of the year. This athlete came to us as someone who also primarily thought of himself as just a basketball player. Little did he know he would turn into a cross-country runner, NEPSAC champion, as well as the NEPSAC player of the year, and also an all-conference performer in men's lacrosse. 2 of these sports he had never played before, but that didn't stop him from giving it his all. He learned a lot about his leadership potential this year, and really pushed his peers to reach their highest potential on and off the court. Congratulations to the named male athlete of the year. Now to present the Golden Shovel Award, Thomas Brown.
Founded by Rome, Hyde has always had a special place for the teenage spirit. The Golden Shovel Award honors individuals who come to Hyde and demonstrate the growth spirit and growth. They were able to take advantage of a wide array of educational opportunities. This award recognizes an individual who was able to best harness the true spirit of the, this award recognizes an individual who was able to best harness the true potential associated with growth spirit. When this student came to us 3 years ago, he quickly became an advocate who was with him. His growth spirit manifested itself by questioning the status quo, pushing down the student experience. This student is a leader who, despite his struggle, have learned to use his voice. However, this student's hallmark words like, Mr. Bragg, what do you mean by that? Or you will see the student boldly enough to go, right after she just said yes to something, he would have the nerve to continue to ask more things. Oh, let me ask you one more thing. Ms. Roper, like, you're pushing me. Yeah, you're right. This year, the student dug deep into himself to become a leader in the classroom, on life, in school meetings. He called them accountable, shared his stories, and helped the school move forward in several tough moments of the senior year. This award does not represent perfection, rather, it represents progress towards success. This year's Golden Shovel Award winner. Next up is Bob Phillips.
Hyde Spirit Awards. These are community leaders and members who bring their full spirit to the Hyde experience, making our community here at Hyde a whole lot better. Please come up to the podium as I read your name and hold your applause until I've spoken about the recipient. Pat Meadow, Ari King, Jan Klinchev, Rafi Goldhirsch, Paulo Lacabella, Inez Lazaro, and Mr. Lalonde. Pat Meadow. Pat took to Hyde and jumped right in to all the facets of the Hyde experience. His infectious smile and kind nature tone for our community. Needless to say, he was the campus barber. And most of the time, his clients were very happy with the results. Thank you, Hyde. Ari King. While Ari started out a bit reserved, she quickly showed her school spirit and enthusiasm for all our co-curricular programs. Ari can be counted on to lead others with her tenacity and conscience to do the right thing. Thank you, Ari. Non-clincher. Jan may have been the youngest student in our community, but he has never been afraid to talk. And talk, and talk. Yet despite being a talker, his heart was huge, and his actions brought out the best in all of us. Thank you, Jan. Rafi has played many roles in his time here at Hyde. While not perfect, this year he matured into a true friend who was willing to say the tough things and who was willing to take on any student who needed help. Raph, we look forward to your leadership next year. Thank you. As our first two-time award winner in this category, it goes without saying that Paulo has been a proud favorite because of his authentic and caring nature. This year, Paulo inspired us with his tenacity on the athletic fields and his willingness to ask for help. Thank you, Paulo. Inez Atari. This student came to Hyde this year and quickly became known as a spark plug of energy and spirit. Her willingness to try new things, empowered through her fears, inspired us all. She exemplifies taking risks with a fiery spirit. Thank you, Inez. We cannot ignore that we have dedicated adults in our community that also show a commitment to the true spirit of Hyde. And we'd like to recognize the spirit of one of those devoted educators, Ross LeBlanc. Mr. LeBlanc set the tone with his singing of Kenny Rogers, the gambler, during his audition. That spirit set a tone for the year with Mr. LeBlanc, weekend activities, fun on-campus offerings, and love of all things humorous. Thank you for helping us get through our COVID protocols this year while also having a lot of fun. Thank you, Ross. These individuals demonstrate a commitment to the spirit of Hyde School, resilience, purpose, and fun. Thank you all for sharing your energy and representing the spirit of our community. We appreciate it. Next, we'll hear from Rich Trula presenting the Porches Award.
The Robert Porches Award is given in memory of a former Hyde Board of Governors member to a community member who honors the spirit of giving. This year's recipient is exemplified in concern that Bob modeled for students and staff. He was a key member of the student leadership team over the last 3 years. He helped develop a snack shack for students to enjoy on campus. He spearheaded trips to the bowling alley for weekend fun. and he assisted in promoting ski trips to Sugar Lake. This student earned excellence for the entire year during our inner leadership evaluations. While much of his work was focused on the larger community, his presence as the leader of the Railroad Board establishes a standard that will live beyond his time at Hyde. His care for the community and desire to make it better is the reason that Fenton Kingdom is the 2022 Porches Award. Presenting next is Laura Gall, presenting the Slattery.
I'm going to actually read the words of Malcolm Gall to come here today. The Slattery Award is named after Joe Slattery, who was Malcolm's classmate, class of '72, and his good friend. When Joe arrived as a sophomore from Lewiston, Maine, he was already a well-known running back in the state. He quickly became our marquee player as well as the top wrestler and lacrosse player. After Hyde, he went on to play running back for Boston University. But Joe was far more than a jock. At that time, Hyde was an all-boys school, and there wasn't exactly an ethos favoring artistic creativity. Joe helped change that, excelling on the pottery wheel to the point where he earned some sweet pocket change selling his wares in the local gallery. And finally, he applied his enterprising spirit to the great outdoors, always trying to organize trips, camping trips, and the like. Joe was a wild child. He died in 1997 at the age of 47 from a rare heart disease. And his classmates got together to give this award in honor of his multifaceted spirit. As Malcolm says, we don't always give this award because, well, we don't always see the likes of Joe and Hyde. But this year, our task was easy. Like Joe, our recipient is an adventurer. Very active coming to school here, all for wanting to take a risk, to venture into the unknown, to try to figure out who he really was. When he first came, he looked like a different young man. He was always challenged on his quiet demeanor, but step by step, he started on a quest for self-improvement. Sports was an area where he continued to test himself: football, soccer, basketball, swimming, and track. Each sport providing a test for Dan to test himself. He earned recognition in the arts as well as in academics, and he built a legacy here at Hyde as a stand-up person who really cared. His parents, Tom and Kelly, have invested themselves in the Hyde process. They have helped lead our family program through these last few years of the pandemic. In senior evaluations, Dan started to share a deeper part of himself, and his peers told him that he stood for a commitment to continuous growth. Next year, we know he will tackle St. Michael's College with the same commitment to face and meet each challenge with grit and decency. This year's recipient of the Slattery Award, Dan Carey.
She can get through without crying. I cannot, so through it up. Academic learning triangles. In traditional schools, the teacher is the gatekeeper of information, and the student is the recipient. At Hyde, in the learning triangle, the student and teacher are adjacent to each other on the triangle, and both have access to the information and learning that connects them at the top. The teacher now acts as a facilitator, expecting and allowing the student to go after the information themselves. Our underclassmen recipient is one of those students who takes full advantage of the unique opportunities at Hyde and the very nature of the learning triangle. You've heard it said that some folks are born with an old soul, and this old soul is dedicated to every aspect of our co-curricular program, truly partnering with teachers, coaches, and staff on campus, and seeking opportunities to continue collaborating once classes are over. He rose to the challenge of finding a significant way to impact the community this spring, and has partnered with folks in several departments from athletics to teens area to admissions, working to provide more opportunities for his fellow students to step up their leadership game. He leans into working with his mentors and fully accepts his role in the collaborative and reciprocal relationship that the triangle represents. I'm honored to again award the 2022 Underclassmen Academic Learning Triangle to Stephen Hyde. The Senior Award. We now acknowledge the senior whose learning elevates to a synergistic relationship with the teacher and explores the material at a deeper level. This girl can read between the lines, and she is the one student at the back of the room that laughs at a joke most other students don't get, making any teacher's day. This year she truly worked, with several faculty members, not in a traditional teacher-student way, but as a team, an equal. We knew we could trust that she was able to work independently, only occasionally asking for guidance, and seriously put herself out there, learning real-life, job-level skills for the future that are rarely learned in a school environment. Deeply insightful and mature, I found conversations with her were truly reciprocal. She has certainly given me feedback and advice, as well as openly hearing the same from me and those around her. While her internships and leadership work on campus left little time in her schedule for every class she could have taken this year, she did not lean back and rest. She continued to push herself academically, leading the way in her own learning, and demonstrating such by taking 4 AP exams, despite not being enrolled in 3 of the 4 classes. I know I speak not only for myself, but also many others in the room when I say Nico. It has been an honor working alongside you this year. Congratulations, our senior.
Hyde School has always been blessed with outstanding faculty. This year, we honor a teacher who joined the team soon after college and has grown into an exceptional classroom teacher, coach, and Hyde process facilitator. In many of our faculty meetings, we discuss kids, which is, of course, our favorite topic. This teacher could be counted on to have unique insights on almost all of the students, sometimes being the thoughtful critic, other times championing the efforts of the students' best. His dedication can be summed up with knowledge, heart, commitment, and a never-ending search for one's best. Hyde is about finding one's unique potential. Matt Kinney has found his purpose, and it is about transforming the lives of students by setting an example of his own ongoing personal improvement. Whether it was teaching AP level courses, coaching the sports he loved, lax, as well as the sports he grew to love, like swimming. Whether it was faculty development, seminars, or having fun, Matt was always thinking about the next right step. As he heads out to Harvard University to tackle another challenge, we know that his presence will be missed here, as he has been a key part of this team for 5 years. This award has been here for 34 years. It honors the character-based instruction that's always been a hallmark of Hyde. Matt, we thank you for making a difference. This year's teaching triangle is Matt Kim. Lastly, the Fleming Award. The Fleming Award is named for the late Bill Fleming, who was a dedicated and long-tenured member of the Hyde Board of Governors. This award recognizes the student and the family whose growth in their time at Hyde has exhibited the strength of character and self-motivation in all areas of the Hyde experience. This year's recipient came to us 3 years ago, yet we have known him since he was a baby, and since he was an outgoing boy who would dance to Michael Jackson at the drop of a hat. As time went on, this boy thought he was more reserved, and he cultivated a demeanor that really didn't want to bring attention to himself. While this was not just an act, it also masked the spirit and determination that was always within. While high school wasn't always his top choice, in his Hyde interview, he revealed his deeper side as he talked about wanting to make a difference in his surroundings and not just get by with minimal effort and looking good. Somewhere along the way, he decided that he needed and wanted to be at Hyde, not just because his family was here, but because he wanted to see what he could do with 100% effort, whereas the students say here, being all in. Eli's voice wasn't always the loudest. There were certainly times when he faltered, but ultimately, Eli set an example of best effort in all areas of the school. He is known as a stellar student in the classroom, but his drive for excellence was also in tackling things outside his comfort zone, performing arts, public speaking, and discovery years. He led our soccer team to the New England finals. He set the tone for class and grit. He took on a new sport this winter and qualified for the state swim championship. And during a challenging season rebuilding our lacrosse program, he continued to help us get to the next right step and finish this season with pride. Eli learned that his family stands for something. His parents, his brother Cooper, his 2 sets of grandparents here today. And he has also learned that he stands for something, and he is on his own unique path. Next year, as he heads to the College of Charleston, we know that he will make a difference there, just as he has done here. The 2022 Fleming Award goes to Eli Phelps. single member of this class has played an amazing role this year. Tomorrow, the main event will be their graduation. So let's have one more round of applause for the class. The rest of our schedule, we have a senior dinner for seniors and their families. That will be at 6 p.m. over in the dining hall. And then tonight, everybody will be at the performing arts show that begins at 7:30. Thank you all.